Okay, so we're gonna be ranking monsters based on how much I loved fighting them. So the first monster we ever fought was the Chedacabra, right? If I don't remember the names, I'm so sorry. So the Chedacabra was like the frog. And I think he was a good starting monster. Personally, I think it was fantastic. At least for getting into the game. Now, again, as an insect glaive, I also hated fighting against him because he forces me to fight on the ground. Because of how small he is, slash if I want to get all my buffs. Because you can't get the buffs off of anywhere else but his stomach. So you have to be on the ground for him. And also like just to fight. Because he's really hard, especially like the smaller crowns. He's really hard to hit with an insect glaive in the air. Because he's just so tiny. He's just a tiny boy. So, if I have to, I don't avoid fighting him. I think out of all the fights, I have the most fighting against the Chedacabra. So for him, I'm like, if I have to fight him, I will. So if I need parts or like training or practicing, I'll fight him. But really, he's an okay fight. It's just like if I have to fight him. It's not my fault I use weapon. Okay, you know what? I'm allowed to use one weapon, okay? How dare you? Yeah, it's his fault for not growing big. Yeah, he should be even his large crown, he's not that big. Okay, that's his fault. And you know what? As an insect glaive man, size does matter when it comes to monsters, okay? He needs to be bigger. Next is the chicken, the fire chicken. I don't care if he has a real name, Quetzalcoatl or whatever. Nah, that's not even his real name. He's just a chicken. Chicken, you know what? Moving from the frog in the beginning to fighting the chicken, love the chicken. To be honest, of all the monsters, like, we get to bully, I love bullying the chicken. 10 out of 10 because like he's long, he's a long boy, which means I can get all my hits with my insect glaive. He's just he has a simple moveset, which is like unfortunate, but he does have the gimmick where like if you destroy his tail, like he loses like half of his abilities, and I think that's a cool gimmick that's not on many monsters actually in the game. So I feel like he's just better. Like the spicy chicken, he has great events around him. He gave you a bird on your head, but like overall fight, like he's a good fight. I feel like he's just fun to beat up. He's just fun to beat up. It's a simple, fun fight. He's the perfect like size for just how I fight. I think he's just great. He's just 10 out of 10. Would fight again, and I still keep fighting him. I don't care. Chat, this thing is gorgeous. I love this spider. I love this little spider thing. I really do. The only downside with the spider that I have is that he's so boxy. Does that make like, or like a pole? I don't know. He's just like a square. So he's not long. And while I can get some good hits, like if he's a really big Lalaburina spider, yeah, I really like fighting against it as an insect glaive main. But as like his regular size, it's like sometimes I can get hits on him. I don't mind that he moves a lot. I think that's a really cool moveset of his because of how he moves. But I feel like it's a good fight. I think he's just like straight up a good fight. When I first saw it, it was gorgeous. His moveset, he's one of the few that paralyzes, and in such a cool way too. And he always affects the environment. So I don't know. I really like. I know we're ranking this on fight, but like he is so good. I love it. I don't really like this one. Chat, and you know which one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the monkey, the Congalala. He's so gross, chat. He's so gross. Like, why is he so gross? That's the like he's just gross. I don't like him. I really don't. He's an interesting fight. I will admit, he has interesting elements. The fact that he can grab a shroom, eat it mid-fight, and, like, does all these things, or if he falls in a pitfall trap, he has a very interesting move. But it's so gross. Also, like, again, he falls in the same problem, I think, with the frog, is that he just has to be, like, big. He's not the funnest to fight as a insect glaive main, just because he's not as big. It helps that he has like minions that can help I can bounce off of, but I don't know, he's a fun fight. He's a very interesting fight, but I'm gonna be honest, I only fight him if I have to. I think when I first played against him, I was like, I'm only gonna fight against this thing if I have to. And I dreaded knowing that his outfit looked really good. I don't remember the name of this worm. Oh wait, I do. It's called the Blahara. It's technically a sandworm, and it's supposed to hunt in packs, which is really unfortunate that we don't get to fight it in packs very well. And it's basically just a giant sandworm that can shoot mud at you and drill into you with its tail. It's kind of cool. But I don't know, with the Blahara, I was impressed from the original mud worm from like Worlds is so, I don't want to say boring. He's an interesting type, but like he's so boring that I was afraid of this, sandworm thing because he looks so similar. But I was pleasantly surprised by how he worked, I guess. Does that make sense? Though, to be honest, and I don't avoid fighting him. Personally, I think I've gone with the people just to go hunt him for fun and just to like beat him up because he's an interesting fight, I guess. Also, he's super long. Well, he's kind of short. He's still like long, and I like my long monsters. So I think he's just a good fight. Weirdly, I know he's really high for like just a simple mudworm, but I don't know, he was a good fight for me. I didn't have any problems with him. He was interesting. I liked his movesets. I like that he climbs. He's like a precursor fight for Jin Dahad. Like, it's fun. I think he has, in certain terrain, he can be really fun, I think. Okay, next we're gonna get into the first monster that was the first one to cart me in the game, in the series, which was the Alpha Doshiguma. And that, oh my god, that fight, the Alpha one, I don't think it'd ever be top because it's so cool. It's so cinematic. It really picks up the game. And the Alpha is just peak, perfect size for me to like jump around and helicopter all over. Like go wee, like he's so good. His moveset's so fun. The cutscenes, oh my god. I know that should be put in the account, but I really like his fight. I like his fight so much. It was just so much all at once. They hyped him up, and they hyped him up so well. They're like, oh my god, there's this alpha monster creating a pack, and all the fights building up to it, that it was a good, like, oh my god, and I'm glad how they hyped him up was correct for an alpha monster. Now, I don't think when we hunt the Doshigumas, we're not fighting any alphas. I think we're fighting just regular ones. So the fact that like the first one was an alpha was, I think for that one, puts it into a good fight. And again, the only reason it's a good fight and not a wood fight again is strictly because I don't think we fight alphas. I don't think we fight the alpha version of him. Next is the apex of the forest, the big daddy, the fat fish. The fat fish. Uthduna. Now in I'm back and forth on this thing. I'm back and forth because I want to put him in wood fight again. Because he's just a gigantic fat fish that I can go ham on and helicopter all day 24/7. But I hate the water blight so much. So much that I refuse. Like, I hate fighting him because of that one status effect. Because out of every stat effects, like, in the game, have to build up. But water blight, no, you just get it instantly. And I hate that as an Insect Glaive main. Because once you get that, like, what am I supposed to do? Not fly up in the air? But it's the big poison guy. The big blow up poison guy. He's just there. Does that make sense? The giant electric lizard that has a stupid hitbox. I hate this dude. I hate him. Well, I don't hate him, but I do think his hitbox is bullshit. Like, it shouldn't be so large when he's flying through the sky. But I think originally when I first played against him, I would originally put him as a good fight, I think, because he was a good fight, but he just made me upset because, again, mainly just his hitbox, and I feel like he would spam the same ability. But to be honest, when he got his arc tempered form, while I'm at a 3 out of 7 wins against him, I really liked it, actually, because I had to learn his movesets. I mean, you watched me like get murdered by him twice in a row. It took me 3 separate whole fights, getting carded like 6 times to be able to kill him. It was so bad, but I love that he was hard. I love that he was hard. Like, I literally had to read his movesets. I couldn't just go, he helicopter. I had to be like, okay, how are we doing this? How are we doing this thing, you know? And I think because of that, I like would fight again. He's an exhausting fight. He's an like, holy crap. As solo and with other people, he's an exhausting fight. But because of I think the only reason I put him up in wood fighting is because of his arc tempered. If he's like a regular one, if he's the regular one, it's like a good fight. But arc tempered is like the shit. Next is the Spider Boy. I don't care about his name. I don't wish to know his name. He's going to go avoid fighting. Now the next one, if you were here for this fight, this is the only reason why I say this monster is where it's gonna be, and also why out of like all of the mob mechanics or like things fighting in a mob, this one gives you a chance to do so. It urges you not to, but if you don't listen to it, it's like a full 3 versus 1 fight, and that is the Harabi, the purple flying lizard. As an insect glaive, these things are made of my dreams. Are you kidding me? Especially in the fight, you can get all 3 to start attacking you, especially if they're taking a nap. You can get all 3 to start attacking you, and then you can just stay up in the air forever. Like, you could just keep going up in the air, ride one, bring it down, work on that one, fly up in the air, do it again 3 times. It just keeps spinning. I love it. I love it. This thing, the fact that if you were there for stream, we killed all 3. I didn't shoot the dung pot at them. Nah, I didn't need to, because I could just keep fighting every single one up in the air and they couldn't touch me. Chat, it was so good. I love this monster. I love it. I love it. I know it's like a simple thing. I know he's one of the few that causes ice. I think that's also cool too. I love this monster. The fire monkey is really good, I think. He's a difficult fight. And the only thing I think the reason was like, I'm going to put him in wood fight again. The main reason I put Ajarakan in wood fight again is because, yeah, the Super Saiyan, like, he evolves. He has an ultimate, which again is a great precursor to Jindahad, again, like the Blahara. And he's just so good. He's so good. As a Nuja, I've never, like, I know people find his fight really boring, but like, or like super easy, I guess, because you can glitch through. But again, since I play on helicopter mode only, his fight kind of gets hard for me sometimes because he moves around a lot and, you know, can do different things because I'm not on the ground constantly. I feel like I get more of his movesets than other hunters do, I think. I could be wrong, but I feel like I get more variety because I'm not on the ground, like, abusing the fact that I can for sure, like, just not get hit by being right next to him. Nuja is, I think he's a good fight. He's a good fight. Chat, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just put it here. I avoid fighting this thing. Don't like him. He's just boring to me. I don't like how slow he moves. I really miss the aggressive Doshiguma. I don't like how he walks towards you. He was interesting at first, but like, he's just an introduction monster into Guardians, and I did not like him at all. The Guardian Rathalos, though, I'm a big fan of Rathalos. I bait him up way too much in Monster Hunter Worlds. I love that thing. I love him. He flies up. I really like how aggressive he is. He's a struggle. Since he's more aggressive than the regular Rathalos. He's, I feel like, just 10 out of 10. He also doesn't stay up in the air all the time, which is also nice as well, even if I want to find Ling. And it's fantastic. I think Guardian Rathalos is a better introduction into Guardians. I understand why they did Doshiguma, because people who've never played Monster Hunter before need to know, like, okay, because they probably think Guardian Rathalos is like out of nowhere. They don't know what this creature is. Why is it a Guardian? But I think it's fantastic. 10 out of 10. Next is Jindahad. Now, I have mixed feelings on Jindahad. Other people will say he's really easy. I think he's really hard, mainly because I struggled with low rank gear against a high rank Jindahad. But I think generally, I think he's, I don't know. I don't want to put him at, he's like a good fight because I struggled so hard against him. But I don't know if I put him at wood fight again. Like, I love his supernova moves. I love that he changes it up. But also, I don't know. I sometimes just get annoyed by him. as well that I don't know if I really would fight him again. I really only fight him if I need to. I think that's really it, chat. Like, I only fought him because I need to, and I really just kind of avoid him. So I think he's a good fight. He was a good fight. He was a hard fight, mainly because of my dumbass. He was a hard fight. Next is Guardian Odogaron, which I think is so funny that they don't have regular Odogaron in, but also kind of happy they don't. And you know, we love a good dog. But yeah, we love a good dog. For sure. I love this dog. Even though I am a insect glaive, he moves around a lot. But that doesn't mean you can't get some sick, like, hits on him, which is kind of weird, you know? Most monsters that are, like, his size, I usually don't like. But he's so interesting in just how he fights. He's just fun fight. He's a good doggo. He's really aggressive. He's very speedy. And I think I have a lot of fun just trying to catch up with how he moves. Next we're gonna go for is Uwu. What, Juuwu? Juuwu, the assassin tentacle octopus, or assassin octopus, mushroom octopus. Assassin mushroom octopus. This thing was crazy. Also, the first monster that I had to fight multiple times just to get a drop, because every other time I fought this thing, you know, every other monster I got all the drops I wanted really fast, but him, nah, he was like, I'm gonna make you work for it, and I was so peeved. He really gave me that Monster Hunter luck, which was very painful, but I really like him, chat. I love him. I love his move where he eats you. I love how his attack style is. He moves so much. It's a little frustrating how he moves so much, but he's so human-like in his fights. I almost feel like I've never played Dark Souls before, but like I felt like I was fighting a Dark Souls boss just because of how crazy he is. Like, he's a full-on assassin, throws shuriken, spins around, does this crazy jump move. Like, you're moving, you know, you're not just whacking him, hitting him, like you are fighting for your life. I'm gonna put him in love. I love this thing. I love him more than Odogaron, but I don't think I love him more than Rathalos, Guardian Rathalos specifically. But I do love me a good Juuwu. I think he's great, truly. Arkfeld. I have a lot of bias against this thing. But if in the minds of Insect Glaive, technically, he's a really good monster to fight. He's easy to fight. Guardian Arkfeld, yes. Guardian Arkfeld. He's really easy to fight. He's a good size. For Insect Glaive, it makes it easy to fight him. I can go spin. I do like him. Like, in terms of, like, fighting for Insect Glaive, he's easy because of it. Because of his size, his moveset, and everything. But this is, like, him, Arkfeld, just in general, Guardian or not, as an outlier, I only fight him if I have to. I don't like fighting Arkfeld. Arkfeld, in a sense, bores me. I say to him once, he's killed me once in a team fight. He doesn't finish the job. I don't know what it is. Yeah, like, we're gonna move both Arkfelds there, to be honest. I only fight them because I need the gems and, like, the symbols. Like, you know my opinion. Like, literally, I fought through Nu Udra, Utduna, and a Rei Dao, and each one of them carded me 2 times, and I barely beat them on my 3rd with low rank gear. And then I fight these 2 things with low rank gear, and I don't, like, die at all. I have no problems. And I hate that. I hate that. Like, I say it once, I said it again. They were hyped up. Arkfeld was hyped up so much. And I feel like his cutscenes delivered, but his fight, in my opinion, did not. Whatever this bird is, I hate fighting this thing. It's not that I hate it. It's a boring fight. He's super small. He dies easily. I can't go spinny helicopter. I don't like him. The Katu, I hate him. I don't care what his name is. He's weird. I don't like him. Yeah, Fire Octopus is okay. Mushroom Octopus is the shit, basically. That guy is Liam. Yeah, the stupid bird. He's so weird, too. Like, you basically fight Zoshia, and then you fight him. Like, what? Why did our level decrease? Like, hello? You know the game? You remember the monster's name? I mean, I kind of remember the monster's name. Chat really helps me. Yeah, he just bonks his head down. And I don't know. I just kind of avoid, like, I'll fight him if I need to. I've had to fight him a couple times. But, like, I really just don't. I try not to fight him. Like, I have to be forced. I'd be forced. I hate having to capture him because I was a bit dumb. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Next is this thing that I've only fought once. I don't even know its name. I just know that when it dies, it does like a fake death, comes back, and then re-dies. Bruh, I don't even think I have it in my log what this thing is. I fought it once. It never said what its name was. And I was like, okay. Yeah, he's kind of boring. I think he does poison damage. Like, I don't know. It's not like I'm avoiding fighting him. I just don't get missions to fight him. Or I've never, like, really, I've never fought him one-on-one, you know? I'll put him, like, at the very, Narcilla has to come to at the very end because I hate that thing. I'll put him behind, like, the burn or above the burn. Chat, I have to put Raytheon is in, if I have to. I hate that poison tail whip that she spans so much. Oh my god, chat. She's so fucking annoying. She was annoying in Worlds. She's annoying in Wilds. Next is the Anjanath. I like Anjanath. He's the perfect size. I love his moveset. I love how pissed he gets. Big fan. I'm a big fan, and I'm instantly gonna put him in wood fight again. I sadly have not fought him again. I think I fought him twice, but like I think he's very similar to the original Anjanath, and I think I like him. I like my Anjanaths. They're just long. They're long. They're good boyos. I like cutting their tails. Getting rid of their tail sweeps is one of my favorite things. 10 out of 10. Would love this thing. I like that's all I can say. They're a good long fight. I think I like them more than the fire monkey, personally. Just because, like, you know, giant T-Rex turkey that I can spin along, and I think it's great. I mean, who doesn't love riding a giant T-Rex, right? You know? And so it's perfect. It's everything I want. Rathalos. Now, if this was Monster Hunter Worlds, I can't say I love Rathalos from Monster Hunter Worlds. Like, I fought him a lot. He was one of the most common monsters I fought. But I feel I'll put him, he's higher than his wife. So I'll put him in a good fight. Because I think I like how they changed Rathalos when it came to Wilds. They kind of changed his moveset up a bit and didn't make him fly as much. Which I know a lot of people are happy about, and I really liked it because he had more chance for different, like, attacks. So Guardian is way more fun for me. I put him in S because I really liked him. But I think, like, base Rathalos, he's just a good fight. I like how they changed his movesets, and he's just good. He's just a good fight for me. I think that's all I have to say. Next is the I'm firing my laser giant dude. I fought him a total of 2 times. 2 times. And each time I fought with chat, I have never soloed this monster. And every single time I fought it with chat, we just pushed him into a wall and they beat the crap out of him. Like, they just wouldn't let him leave every single time. Even I think when he was, like, frenzied or, like, tempered, you guys still pushed him in a wall and did a giant punch. Yeah, he's just a giant, big punching bag. I think I need to fight him solo. I need to fight him solo. I'm interested in this fight. I really am, but I've never fought him solo. I'll put him, I don't want to say a good fight. Like, he has a cool fight, I think. I just don't think I've seen all of his movesets that I can't really say how it is. Next is the Ice Monkey. Again, I think he's just a if I have to. I think he's kind of like with the frog, with the Chetacabra. Like, he's just there. I like his skin. I like his armor a lot. I think it's pretty. But he's just like a less cooler version of the Congalala. But I'd rather fight the Ice Monkey rather than the Congalala. So that's why he's higher up than the Congalala in the Mist. Next is against the Dark Lord himself, the Frenzy that makes the other monster Frenzy monster. This dude, I had no expectations going into him. Interesting fight, kind of a struggle fight. Don't like that they brought the spiders into it. But as a normal fight, he is even in a group, he's hard. It's mainly because he's hard because of the areas he goes into, and he's just a big boy. But I do have fun fighting against him. I don't know if I would put him as a would fight again or just a good fight, because he's, I don't know, it's just a good fight, I think. I'll put him up here. I'll put him above New Udra. He's just a good fight. Next are the big two. The big two from the latest update. Hell yeah. Mitsusune. Bruh. Everyone knows this. Everyone knows. Bruh. I love Mitsusune. Are you kidding me? This thing, I don't know. Do I really love Mitsusune? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Oh, I kind of want to put him down in, like, wood fight again. But, like, the tempered's also, I think, you know what? Maybe I lied. Maybe I'll put him just below, like, Arc Tempered right now. Because I love his fight. I love the monster. I think he's cool. I love the bodies, the big fat fish. But I think more the fact that his tempered version is what brings him down. I love that he's harder, but I feel like he's so hard in his tempered version that it loses all feel for, like, trying to work around him. Like, I know he has a tail that he's gonna slam down, you know, but he doesn't feel as, I don't feel as satisfied when I dodge it as I do in, like, lower ones. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I just haven't fought enough tempered Mizus. But I think I would fight him again. I love fighting against him because he's so interesting with the bubbles. He's very unique in the world and the area that he preoccupies, and just unique looking. That he's just, yeah, would fight again. The tempered, I still fight, but, like, I feel like he's more draining to fight tempered. And I think that's what brings him down. It's just because how draining he is. Like, Raydao's draining as an arc tempered fight, but I love fighting against it because you have to lock in. I feel like even if you're if you lock in too much with Mizu, or sorry, it's more of, I don't have to fully lock in with tempered Mizu, whereas I do for arc tempered. Where tempered Mizu, I can still dodge by accident, you know, and be like, oh, whatever. Or if I don't dodge, you know, correctly, yeah, I get one-shotted, but I don't know. I just like, I love fighting him though. 10 out of 10 would fight again constantly, but it's just different. It's different, chat. Now we're gonna get to the big boss himself, Zoshia. Chat, if you've been here before, if you've been to our chat, if you've been to our fights when Zoshia came out, you already know where I'm placing him. You already know. And if you don't agree with that, I'm so surprised. Instant fucking top. I love Zoshia. I love Zoshia as an insect glaive main. It's so nice. It's an amazing fight. It's so cool. He is the perfect width, length, and, like, height. He's perfect. When he gets super tall, when he stands up on his hind legs, when he's just crawling around, when his wings are spread out. Are you kidding me? He's an insect glaive's dream monster. And how he changes. Oh my gosh, the ability, the ultimate attack abilities. I love it. I love it. He is instant top. He is, if you've not fought Zoshia with an insect glaive, you are missing out on, like, a fun fight. And it's not a hard fight. That's the thing. It's not a hard fight. It's just fun. You are literally just going to town on this giant monster, and you will, like, if you don't like being a helicopter, you will with Zoshia. Because it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying to mount the monster as him. You can make so many wounds, no matter how you bring him down. It's just, I love Zoshia. I love Zoshia so much, especially as an insect glaive user. I don't know how other people fight him not while using insect glaive. People who fight him, like, with swords, I know also probably have a fun time with him, like the big swords. But, like, me, you have to love it as an insect glaive. I swear, if you've never done it, please go fight him with an insect glaive. You can solo him, no problem. Everyone always complain, like, oh my god, Zoshia is so hard. Like, every time I join with a group, we die over and over again. We don't have those problems here, chat. We don't have those problems here. You know why? Because we're insect glaive mains. Chat, we use insect glaive mains. Like, oh my gosh, it's such a good fight. You get 4 insect glaive mains on a Zoshia fight, no one's going down. No one's gonna die. Like, are you crazy? If you're, like, maybe one person will die during that fight. And that's just by accident. Yeah, you just kick Zoshia's ass. That's just how it is. with the Insight Glaive. It's so, like, it is the most OP weapon against Zoshia. No wonder he's at the top. It doesn't make him a boring fight, even though it makes him easier. It just adds a different level of fun to him. And I think it's so good. I think it's so good. I love him. 10 out of 10.